What if I told you that the Bible records a day where time itself stopped? A day when the sun stood still and the moon froze in place, giving one army extra time to win a battle. And even more shocking, science may have proof that this actually happened. Is this just a legend? A poetic exaggeration? Or could it be one of the greatest miracles in history? Today we dive deep into what really happened and what science says about it. Our story begins in Joshua 10. The Israelites, led by Joshua, are in battle against the Amorite kings, a fierce alliance of 5 powerful nations. God had already promised victory, but there was one problem. The battle was taking too long. The sun was setting, and if night fell, the enemy could escape and regroup. Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you, moon, over the valley of Ajalon. So the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, till the nation avenged itself on its enemies. The moon stood frozen. And for an entire extra day, Joshua and his warriors continued fighting until the battle was completely won. Some people claim this is impossible, that it's just poetic language, not a real event. But what if we told you that ancient records from other civilizations actually support this story? Believe it or not, there are ancient records from different parts of the world that mention a long day or an unexplained pause in time. The Egyptians wrote about a day of unusual length during the time of Joshua. The Chinese recorded an event where the sun stood still for an extended period. Even in the Americas, ancient Mesoamerican cultures spoke a day that never ended. Now let's get scientific. Could an event like this actually happen? Scientists have explored several possibilities. Some say Joshua's long day was just a solar eclipse, where the sun appeared motionless. But there's a problem. Eclipses last only a few minutes, not a whole day. Others suggest it was an atmospheric mirage, where light was bent in a way that made the sun appear to stand still. But again, this wouldn't last an entire day. The most radical theory, that God supernaturally stopped Earth's rotation for a day without causing chaos. If Earth suddenly stopped, wouldn't everything fly off into space? Actually, not necessarily. If God gradually slowed Earth's rotation and restarted it gently, disruptions could be minimized. It sounds impossible, but if God created the universe, could he not control its motion? Science may never fully explain this event, but the real question is, why did God do it? What lesson does it teach us today? Joshua was in an impossible situation. He needed more time, and God answered. Have you ever felt like you were running out of time, like there was no way to win? This story reminds us that God is not limited by time. If he can stop the sun for Joshua, he can make a way for you, even when time is against you. But those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. So what do you think? Was this a supernatural event beyond human understanding? Or could science one day explain what happened? And most importantly, do you believe God can still do miracles today? Let's talk in the comments.